Despite the fact that we are just a few days into the month of December, Shiba Inu tokens have begun exhibiting some extremely interesting indicators, making it seem as though Christmas has come early for Shiba Inu and its holders. And yes, we are talking about more than one Shiba Inu token in this video, so make sure to stick around till the end. The Shiba Inu token had a fantastic start to the week, highlighted by a phenomenal burn rate. In the past day, SHIB holders have burned 353% more tokens than they did the day before. More than 5 times as many SHIB tokens than were destroyed the day before were submitted to the burn wallet, totaling around 37 million. Santa showed there early to help put things in perspective. So yes, overall, almost 126 million tokens were burned throughout the entire week, which is impressive but not enough to get us to where we want to be with the price of SHIB. The community, however, could perform far better than it did last week with a 37 million SHIB burn in a single day. If it can manage to burn these little tokens every day for the rest of the week, and it is genuinely doable, the community would only have to take use of the diversity of burn outlets that are available. Don't forget that you can always just transfer your tokens to the burn wallet, utilize alternative methods like Travis Johnson's Amazon trick, or buy from businesses that allow you to burn tokens as part of the purchase process. However, I must stress that I am not offering financial guidance. I will not dictate how you spend your tokens. Make up your own mind about it. Even though there are claims that whales are selling and the price of SHIB is plummeting, the data demonstrates that the richest crypto holders still possess substantial amounts of SHIB. To begin, it's important to note that SHIB's price recently spiked significantly, followed by a few sharp declines. For example, a user with an anonymous wallet submitted 1 trillion SHIB tokens to Coinbase with the intention of selling them. However, the fact that SHIB is no longer among the top 10 tokens held by the top 100 Ethereum whales may look even worse to some. So, sure, I can see why some SHIB holders could be concerned about SHIB's possible decline in popularity. Many of these Ethereum whales, however, are still holding SHIB, as evidenced by a quick inspection of their wallets. Although their capacity has decreased, they can still store a substantial amount of SHIB. Up to 18 trillion SHIB tokens, or around $178 million, can be stored in a single wallet. This is hardly the wallet of someone who has lost interest in SHIB, is it? It's not just the wallet, either. Many additional Ethereum whales also possess hundreds of millions of dollars worth of SHIB tokens, which is equivalent to trillions of SHIB tokens. Consequently, you shouldn't be too concerned about the Ethereum whales. A lack of curiosity does not appear to be a problem, and it turns out that whales have been buying SHIB. Although there may be those who promote sell-off rumors for sensationalistic purposes, it is impossible to ignore the fact that whales have been buying SHIB. A previously dormant wallet just came to life to purchase a massive 295 billion tokens, valued an astonishing $2.84 million. Simultaneously, another wallet that had only been around for a few days bought 259 million SHIB, or almost $2.5 million. So, certainly, the whale purchases have been happening. But not only that, experts also believe that all of these purchases will result in a fairly remarkable price spike for Shiba Inu, which is something that we can definitely look forward to. At the same time, SHIB's price has risen significantly, and it has maintained that increase, or green candle, for some time. At one point during the Asia-Pacific trading session, Shiba Inu reportedly posted an intraday increase of 8%, which has baffled investors. The Chinese government released further COVID policies loose in the hopes of a gentle landing in the US, which contributed to the upward trend. US employment data suggested that a resilient labor market mood might be the catalyst for a turnaround, since the Fed is getting close to its pivot and typically begins cutting rates soon afterward. If you've been watching the video from the beginning, you're probably wondering why whales dump their tokens given the recent surge in the SHIB price and the high burn rates. Maybe the whales dump their tokens because the price has been rising recently. We don't blame them for trying to cash in on the price increase. Now, as the value of one Shiba Inu token rises, the value of another Bowen rises as well. Apparently, the token's value has increased by about 50% in the past 2 weeks, pushing it that much closer to the psychologically significant $1 threshold. Again, Bowen's importance to the second layer of the Shiba Inu solution is the reason she uses barium. Some have speculated that the recent price increase may be attributable to Shibarium. That is to say, Many are asking if this portends the impending debut of Shiba Inu. These rumors about Shiba Inu have helped propel the topic to the top of Twitter's hot topics, and they are partly responsible for its success there. Further, some trading platforms have recently made public announcements celebrating the addition of Bone to their offerings. Things are shaping up to be ready for a Shiba Inu launch. Bone's price has been rising, but its trading volume hasn't. Clue as to why this is, and neither does she know why Barium has been climbing. In the space provided, I'd like to hear your thoughts. For the time being, let's take a high-level view of the cryptocurrency exchange market. However, before we get into that, this channel gives free 100,000 deaths per day. Shib to be eligible for the freebie. To participate, simply subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share your thoughts in the comments section. Shiba Inu, to your success. At one point, Bitcoin was thought of as a hedge against inflation, mainly due to the fact that it is unaffected by the fluctuations of fiat money and is not subject to centralized government regulation. Although Bitcoin has been performing very well, opinions are shifting in comparison to Mark Zuckerberg's Meta because inflation has hit, and Bitcoin has not been able to stand its position and has been falling as well. Since both Bitcoin and traditional stocks have been in a bear market for over a year, a wealth of information is available to draw parallels between the two asset classes. When the leading cryptocurrency is compared to other major players in the tech industry, a shocking fact becomes apparent. Bitcoin seems to be more resilient than Meta. After placing a large wager on the metaverse, the parent firm, Meta, is the owner of second-tier brands like Facebook, Instagram, and others. Since then, Meta shares have been plunging, experiencing one of the most extreme sell-offs in the history of finance. So for those who are losing faith in the crypto world, I think this is evidence that almost the entire financial market has been failing, and crypto has really been doing better than some. Okay, one last item before we call it a day. The FTC's fall has without a doubt caused a lot of damage within the crypto market, with a lot of people losing a lot of money. So it would be understandable if governments throughout the world opted to move forward with their plans to regulate crypto. However, some representatives in the U.S. House of Representatives are dead set against any federal oversight of cryptocurrencies. Members of the House of Representatives argue that, while the FTC's problem is serious, it is unique and should be investigated independently of other cryptocurrency initiatives. In fact, according to the Testing Sentinel, they claim the experience merely confirms their point that the SEC regulation of cryptocurrencies is capricious and inefficient. It's fascinating to see government officials who don't think cryptocurrency should be subject to central authority. It remains to be seen how this situation develops. However, you can let us know your thoughts in the meanwhile by commenting down below. And with that, this video has reached its conclusion. Like this video if you found it entertaining. Remember to share your thoughts in the discussion thread. With the YouTube formula, this is a huge help. As a side note, I'd appreciate it if you could show this video to as many people as possible. I think it's important that this information be shared.